Oh, come on, you knew I was gonna have to cover this
I like this boy.
eventually. No list of self-imposed celebrities.
Did you know that Amber Heard is in Spain apparently, and she has like a kid? She got like a whatever kid, and she's like just vibing on the beach, tanning her butt cheeks, hopefully not shitting in the sun. Is she sitting there now? Yes, she's right there.
Meltdowns would be complete without talking about Amber's turd, possibly the most disastrous series of unforced errors, performative
It's kind of a shame because she was kind of hot. But then she was crazy, so, you know, it happens to the both of us. We are all very crazy. Although I have never shit in anyone's bed before. So, like, am I really crazy if I haven't even attempted it? Does anyone want to volunteer? Yet.
to victimhood, bad acting, and overestimating one's own cultural power that Hollywood's ever seen. And that's saying something, believe me. A one-time it girl who seemed to have it all. A growing celebrity profile, juicy film roles in big franchises, brand deals, and most importantly, a famous husband she could exploit.
I can't believe that she had Johnny Depp. She shat on his bed. Like, you know, the fact that the marriage doesn't work out, like, yeah, sure, like, you know, it happens. But who the fuck gets married to Johnny Depp just to shat on his bed? Oh my god, my dog step on the bee.
For her own gain. Unfortunately, all those red carpet smiles and elegant dresses were hiding a dark personal life of abuse, lies, manipulation, and an insatiable hunger for power and control. Someone who tried to weaponize the media, modern culture, and even the justice system against one of the biggest and most popular movie stars of all time, only to have it blow up in her face in the most spectacular way possible. So let us examine the not-so-tragic crash and burn of Amber Heard. Amber was born in 1986 in Austin, Texas, the second of 3 children, and by all accounts she had a pretty normal childhood. She rode horses.
There is no childhood trauma. We cannot blame it on that. You know, like he could have pulled out the story that when she was a little girl, she had like a German Shepherd. And it always shat on her bed, and that inspired her onto her way of making it into an actress.
She's hunted and fished with her dad,
but
and competed in local beauty pageants. Something she'd disown in later life as exploitative and horrible. Funny how that works, isn't it? Anyway, like a million other attractive young...
Wow! Wait, so adults using children and dressing them up and using them to make money is exploitative? Oh my god, it's almost like we should handle these things instead of getting hung up on the fact that anime characters exist. Wow, that's crazy.
Women with aspirations for bigger things, Amber made the move to California at 18 to pursue an acting career. The usual round of bit parts and minor roles in TV shows and movies followed, but 2006 would see her first starring role.
Why is this narrative sound so pissed off? You don't know him? You don't know the boy? You don't know the critical drinker? He's always angry and he's always drunk. And Tatiana always gives him a BJ. What? Yeah, he was born pissed.
In the slasher movie All the Boys Love Mandy Lane. The film wouldn't get a proper release until years later, but it caused a bit of a stir in film festival circles, and it helped to put Amber Heard on the map. 2008 was when she first started to attract mainstream attention with supporting roles in Pineapple Express and the martial arts drama Never Back Down. Not exactly an all-time classic, but never mind. Attractive and just...
Ooh. She had some good points to her, not gonna lie. There was some potential over here. I'm looking at the potential.
Just talented enough to hold her own against major players,
She's single, it's not worth it. It's
now booking bigger roles, but mostly in low-budget slop like Exterminators, The Stepfather, and The Wards.
Okay, The Stepfather wasn't that bad.
It was also around this time that she came out as gay, or bisexual, or, I don't know, something.
Wait. Is she?
Even Amber herself seemed to be pretty vague about the whole thing, saying, I don't label myself one way or the other.
Then she's just a bisexual. That's fine. Dude, they never take it. It's almost like being bisexual doesn't count. I don't know why. It's like you're either full gay or not full gay. You cannot be a little bit gay. I don't understand.
Well, that's helpful. Anyway, the point is she dated female photographer Tazia Van Ree for a couple of years, and this is where the first warning signs appeared when Amber was arrested at
Did she shit on her bed too?
an airport in Washington for assault against Van Ree. She would later claim that she was wrongfully accused and the officer who arrested her was homophobic, which is kind of interesting because the officer in question was a lesbian. Ah well, whatever. The incident was quickly swept under the rug, as such things often are.
When you're trying to pull the victim card. But the person is on the same team. No.
And Amber was able to tackle the bigger problem of how to make the leap from trashy horror movies to mainstream success. What she really needed was something, or someone, to take her career to the next level. Enter Johnny Depp. The two of them met on the set of The Rum Diary and started dating soon afterwards. Yeah, he was 23 years her senior, but
Wait, is that a safety pin in his ear? Bro, he was so old. Oh gee, I wonder why did she was interested in him. It must be because she is just so mature for her age. My goodness, it definitely wasn't because she saw some potential in how to better her career and probably tying her name to an already established big actor would be a bonus point in Hollywood. No, it was true love. Oh my god, it's so romantic.
What the fuck? When you're a struggling young actress trying to make a dent in the industry and Captain Jack Sparrow shows an interest in you, you thank your lucky stars and milk that shit for all it's worth. The two were married by 2015, which funnily enough seemed to coincide with a sudden upswing in Amber's career and public image. Now she was booking roles in major franchise vehicles like Justice League and Aquaman. She was on magazine covers and commercials.
Are you telling me that sometimes, occasionally, females in life bang men just so that they get ahead in their career? No. No, that can't be. No. Occasionally. It's very rare. It almost never happens.
And Johnny were regulars at premieres and film festivals together. But behind the scenes, things were...
You know what's sad? I actually think that Johnny Depp must be a really fun guy to be around. Like, he seems so fucking chill. He's just like, I wanna play my guitar. I'm a little funny. I'm gonna vibe.
Unraveling fast. Her marriage to Depp had been stormy and volatile for years, and by 2016, Amber filed for divorce and a restraining order, accusing him of physical and emotional abuse. The two eventually reached a settlement that landed Amber a hefty sum of $7 million, which she pledged to donate entirely to charity. Golly gee whiz, that was nice of you, Amber. Keep it in mind though, because it's going to be important shortly. For now at least though, Amber was still on top of the world. She'd managed to paint herself as a brave victim speaking up against a powerful and abusive man. She'd landed a neat little payout that had padded her bank balance and gotten the entire entertainment media complex to back her up. Because of course they would, it was 2017. While Johnny found himself blacklisted and dropped from major film projects, Amber's career was going from strength to strength. She'd co-starred in her first billion-dollar movie, although to this day I've got no fucking idea how that happened.
It's kind of funny that they like fired Johnny Depp from anything important, and then after like he was proved to be like innocent or whatnot, and she was like scrutinized, they were like, hey, do you want to come back to the Pirates of the Caribbean? And he was like, you can suck my sweaty balls. And it was like so based, so fucking based. He was like, you know what, yes, you just go all the way down on me. I know I respect him for that, dude. Yeah, so fucking based. Yeah, Disney is such a two-faced little shit company. I hope they go bankrupt.
And she was poised to make the leap to the Hollywood A-list. Yeah, she wasn't really a movie star, but she had the looks and the glamour and the momentum to at least create the image of one. All she had to do now was shut the fuck up, maintain a dignified silence about her divorce, and enjoy the...
You can't ask that. She's a woman. You can't tell a woman to shut the fuck up. We are born yapsters. What the fuck?
Fruits of her success.
You can't do that.
No.
You can't do that.
Yeah, so that didn't happen. For reasons best known only to herself, Amber decided to stir up controversy all over again by writing a 2018 op-ed for the Washington Post, where she once again tried to paint herself as a helpless victim, getting raked over the coals for speaking up about the abuse she'd suffered. What, are you retarded?
Yes. Yes, she is. Yes, exactly.
She'd already won both the legal and the PR victory, but she just couldn't help herself, it seems. This op-ed would turn out to be a bridge too far for Amber. To say that Johnny Depp was tired of her shit would be the understatement of the decade, and before you could say, you might have overplayed your hand here, love, he'd launched a major defamation lawsuit against her, accusing her not just of lying and falsifying police reports, but of being the real abuser in the relationship.
I mean, listen. If I would have been her, I would have really just shut the fuck up. Like, didn't she, like, smash, like, glass all over his head or whatnot? Like, it's not like, oh, slapped with open palm or whatnot. But there was some, like, actual, like, he was shedding blood. Like, who the fuck does that?
Claims and counterclaims were flying around like angry hornets, and the atmosphere was explosive when the case finally went to trial in 2022. Amber strode into the courtroom expecting another easy victory. After all, she'd won against him before, the media were still firmly on her side, and she was all set to paint herself as the brave young woman standing up to the patriarchy. Unfortunately for her, things were different this time. Not only had Johnny brought the receipts this time, but Amber soon became caught up in the very web of lies that she'd spent so long spinning. Like, remember that $7 million from the divorce settlement that she promised to donate to charity because it wasn't about the money for me?
Females lying? On the internet? Where's the money? You know, maybe Gunrun took it. I heard that he has a thing for charity money.
Shite. Oh yes. That's shite.
Yeah, so that...
You would never lie us, right? Just give me 7 million. I promise. I pinky promise I will donate it to a local charity. Just pinky promise, okay?
never happened, and it turns out she'd kept every penny for herself.
Oh man! Oh god! Oh man!
Oh my goodness, who could have...
Dun dun dun! Oh man! Oh man!
Predicted it. The evidence of the years of abuse she'd inflicted on Depp was mounting up too. A recorded phone conversation showed her gloating about how she could make up anything she wanted and everyone would believe her because she was a woman. Then there was the stuff that was just downright disturbing.
My cock privileges!
Urban and weird, like Amber admitting she'd hit him but claiming that it was okay because it was a slap instead of a punch. Yeah, imagine if a guy had said something like that. Or taking a shit on Johnny's bed out of pure spite and revenge.
I think.
Is that charity your lamp funds?
It is most definitely not a lamp fund. It will all go to charity. I promise. It will be very shining, bright charity. Yes, yes. Can I just say that I don't think we should differentiate abuse when it comes to genders? Like, if a girl hits you, it should still be abuse as much as if it's a guy hits you. Because, sure, okay, does the guy have a better chance at knocking you over? Yeah, because he's stronger, but it doesn't mean that it doesn't hurt for the dude. I think it should be treated equally. Like, holy fuck, dude.
Revenge.
Sure, a guy can cause damage, but the thing is that if you're a guy, and let's say a girl hits you, you don't really have any chance of defending yourself because literally anything you do is going to be used up against. Like, even if you just hold on to her wrist, you can get into trouble. And all you want is just not to be hurt, but she's going to be screaming at you that you're being too rough or whatnot. You know?
And in that moment, dear viewer, 1 million internet memes were born.
Yours is without a doubt the most regrettable bed that I have ever pooped in. But you have pooped in it.
She was still doing her level best to paint herself as a brave victim speaking truth to power. The problem was that nobody was buying it anymore. Her testimonies came off as forced, rehearsed and unconvincing, riddled with more contradictions and inconsistencies than a Zack Snyder script, and people were beginning to see her for what she actually was.
You know, considering that she's an actress, she was really fucking bad at this. You know? Like the faces she made, the things that she said. My dog stepped on a bee. Strange frowning place. I don't know.
Was a not particularly talented actress playing the role of a victim instead of actually being one. Now, for the record, I certainly don't think that Johnny Depp was some innocent, blameless saint in all of this shit
She
either.
also broke her own restraining order against him by confronting him at his house.
That's just so weird, bro. She was like a little bit stalkerish.
Man clearly has his own demons that he's been wrestling with for most of his life, and a long list of well-publicised meltdowns. I've got no doubt they both brought toxic behaviour into the marriage, but the difference is that Depp was always honest about his personal failings. Amber was not. More than that though, people actually
He would never shit in her bed. It's like, but... Like, I understand. Like, let's say we are looking at Amber her side. I understand that she wants like control. I understand that she would want to like hit him. But what inspires you to walk up to the bed, squat down, pull everything down and squat on it, and with how did it work? Like, did she wipe afterwards? Did she bring extra toilet paper? Did she just wipe it on the blanket? Or did she just kind of wobble back to the bathroom to wipe? Or did she not wipe at all? Like, can you imagine the logistics of it? Like, this is more than just like a hee ha ha. There must have been thoughts and plans behind it. You know? Like, how does this work?
liked Johnny Depp. He was
Oh my
popular,
God.
he'd been around forever, and he'd built up the kind of...
I understand the domestic violence, except because I understand, like, listen, getting pissed off, that I understand. I am angry all the time, okay? Like, I totally understand. If you piss me off, I am willing to bash your face with a cooking pan, okay? That I understand. Me getting angry so hard that I shit in your bed? I'm not sure about that. I genuinely always wondered that she like crab walked into the bathroom to wipe after. I think she had to. I think she was like just like plop. It's like, okay, wobble, 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 wobble. You know, and it's just like, where is the wet wipe? Unless she prepared and she came with the toilet roll paper and just like did it over there. But that's the amount of preparation, you know? And like just like hovering, like, you know, when you go to a public bathroom and you don't want to sit on it so that you don't catch anything. She was just casually doing that, but on the bed. And like the bed sinks under you, so her like legs were a little bit wobbly to keep the balance. Or was she just like holding on to something like to the wall? Like, I have so many questions about this. So many, and I know that no one will ever answer it for me.
Kind of cultural goodwill that Amber could never hope to equal. The more the trial dragged on, the more public opinion swung away from Amber and
I remember when Osmongold was streaming this. That was the beginning of the end.
towards Johnny, and by the time the verdict was
It was
read
so
out on
good.
June 1st, it was pretty obvious how things were gonna go. Johnny was awarded a total of 15 million in damages. But for
Damn.
Amber, the
Wait, is it 15 or 50? Is it 50 or 15?
reputational damage was way worse. Film roles dried up
15,
overnight. Her part in the upcoming Aquaman sequel was shaved down to the briefest of cameos, and she was abandoned by almost everyone who'd supported her. There's only
I guarantee you it was because she shit the bed. Like, you can do whatever you want with the abuse and stuff, but man, how do you defend someone like that?
one thing Hollywood producers hate more than difficult actors, and that's liabilities. The one-time darling of Hollywood, the brave activist and the rising movie star had become so toxic and radioactive that nobody in their right mind would go near her. It wasn't just a career meltdown, it was a full-scale career obliteration. Johnny Depp had taken off and nuked Amber's entire site from orbit, because at the end of the day, it's the only way to be sure. And who can blame him, really? The shit she pulled probably took 5 years off his career and cost him tens of millions of dollars in lost earnings. It was the vindication and the redemption arc
Bro, if I would be Johnny Depp, I would never marry anymore. I'm not even sure if I would dare to date anymore. Like, I would be fucking scarred.
that everyone had been waiting for, and by all
You get it? The shit she pulled?
counts, Johnny Depp has been rehabilitated by Hollywood, and there he is now, back on the red carpets and the film festivals. He's even in talks to star in another Pirates of the Caribbean movie, because let's be honest here, Johnny Depp's Jack Sparrow is Pirates of the Caribbean. Sorry, Margot, but when it comes...
No, listen, I think Pirates of the Caribbean were really good, but it's time for us to move on. We cannot go back. Those good days are gone. It would be garbage if there would be another one.
Comes to Pirates movies, you ain't it, darling.
No more.
And what's of Amber, you might ask? Well, in the wake of the verdict, she fled to Europe under a new identity, and for the past couple of years, she's been working on the next chapter of her life. Whatever the fuck that means, considering she hasn't been in anything since 2023.
Well, I mean, what is she supposed to do, bro? Everyone is memeing on her, so she went away but no one knows her and she's just like tanning her butt cheeks, you know?
And there's no plans for any upcoming projects. I suspect her next chapter is going to consist mostly of vacation time and reflecting on the sheer enormity of her fuck up.
I mean, surely she's still rich, right? Like, she must get like still like royalties and whatnot from like stupid-ass movies.
For a few years, Amber Heard really did have it all, only to let it slip through her fingers. She tried to play the fame game in the worst way possible, weaponizing performative victimhood and a culture.
She's still worth like 40 million. She will survive. I'm not going to feel sad for someone who can just decide to go to Spain, settle down, and still have 40 million.
Of believe every single accusation, even without a shred of evidence, for her own personal gain. And when she was called out for her bullshit, she didn't have the acting skills, the likability, or the sheer popularity to lie her way out of it. Her crash and burn might be one of the most spectacular of all time, and let's be honest here, one of the most well-deserved. Anyway, that's all I've got for today. Go away now.
That's true. Well deserved. Oh, look, it's me. Oh my goodness. It is me. Oh, he made a video about K-pop Demon Hunters.
And what do we learn from that? Only shit into the toilet or it will ruin your career.